What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Chaotic Battles channel. Today we are fighting at Peachtree Creek B. I'm playing as the Confederacy, Hood's division. Spin's on my team, he's playing as Johnson's division. Then you've got Clue Monkey playing as the 20 and 21st Corps, and Olympia Gaming is playing as the 10th Corps. Olympia's sending up some of his cavalry, pretty smart, because I was scouting with my general. Olympia's got mortars back here. It's going to make my life hell. So Spin put some skirmishers out here to try to distract them, make them think we're out here. But we actually have both armies right here, and we're going to try to just take them in one go. Or try to maybe see if we can't destroy Olympia separately. But that could be spoiled by this cavalry. Because I'm really trying to keep my men hidden, and they're still moving pretty hidden. Alright, so he just took out one of my general's men right now. I'm trying to lure him up still. I'm getting shot at too. I think by his parrot guns. Oh no, howitzers. Okay, never mind. That's a Clue Monkey. So they still don't see these yet. They do now though. So I'm gonna try to get a volley off if possible. But now they know I'm here. The surprise is foiled. And there's his mortars kicking away. They're about to become a problem. Now, we might have been okay, but unfortunately, something happens to these skirmishers. Now, for some reason, Olympia felt the need to re-engage me with the cavalry. I don't know if it's just keep more, maybe take a little bit more time, but I get a lot of shots off. I don't know if I kill him. I guess it didn't do shit anyway. Well, I guess, you know, like almost 10 guys. So guys, most of the action is going to take place between here and here. It's actually kind of an epic battlefield. Got a little river running, or like a little stream running through it. It's hilly, there's brush, there's woods. Kind of got everything you want in a cinematic battle. Alright, so here's Clue's cavalry running around. In my opinion, the only way Spin stands a chance here is if he would have started shooting already, but they see him and they're going right for him. He would have had to line up his men and almost have to hit him like with a good volley right off the bat. And he's already under artillery fire. It was kind of doomed from the start. That's not his fault. I told him to do that. Any distraction we could have, but you know, they know we're on this side now, and they're really gonna know in a minute. Gonna have ourselves a little cav charge here. So apparently it did work, because Clue has a lot of his infantry out here on this side. But it needed to work a little bit longer. That's the only problem. And now that he has a lot of his scouts all the way up there, trying to find some of our guys, he's got to know now that we're not there. And I usually do this shit a lot when I play with any of these guys. Like, I've played with Clue and Olympia before, and they know I like to kind of keep a lot of my shit together and use distractions. So I'm pretty sure they figured it out pretty quick, and we have a dogfight on our hands. So this is the first map that I was experimenting with the whole not firing at will and what do you call it? Moving men up and through to deliver volleys. I like manually controlling it, I mean. I never used to do that before. So this is one battle that I do experiment with that. Because normally I'm a flanker. I like spreading out thin, long lines, getting around, making people cross open ground. That's my goal usually. Oh, we didn't take any artillery either, by the way. We kind of went meme build. So Olympia's got his 10th Corps up. His best melee are the USCT. I don't see any of them, though. I'm guessing they're probably defending his mortars. They have such high morale, too. Like the 54th, God. They're a pain in the butt to deal with, and they have high accuracy. So that's me moving my lines through. And like I said, I don't have fire at will on anymore. I mean, I'll turn it on, but not for the previous lines, and I'll keep going through and then turning it off as they go through. I'll keep it on for a minute, and I'm going to let these guys pass through, and then when these guys are all reloaded, they'll go through. You guys get the idea. Whoa! Direct land! I killed a lot of guys right there. Oh, I guess I used that second line instead. After they reloaded. Those mortars are a nightmare. They taught me a lesson, though. 10th Corps is best Corps. I think he's got siege parrot guns on me too, but those mortars are a fucking pain in the butt. And those howitzers don't help either. Oh my gosh, vicious lands. Those are definitely mortar lands. Look at that. It's a battle in these woods. A vicious battle. Now he's starting to move some men off. He realizes I'm advancing on him. But he's doing a really good job of doing it in a way that his mortars are beating me up. So the only way I can stop this slaughter of mortars is to draw the fighting all the way to his lines to where he can hit his own lines. Because right now, he is hurting me badly with the mortars. It's not the shooting, it's the mortars that are freaking crushing me. Because I know my rank and fire is working. Or not my rank and fire, my advance and fire with holding fire and then doing volley fires instead is definitely working. But I'm just under so much fire though. So, Spin's moving his men out here. He's going to go directly into Clueless over here. And they have these strong woods here as well. I don't think my Texans have entered the fight yet. I think they're still back here. They haven't taken too many casualties. Ooh, artillery, barrage, hell. That's what I'm going through. Oh, looks like we lost one. What was it? Sharpshooter or something? Nope. Damn. 17th Georgia. Too much artillery. Honestly, the only thing on my mind this whole game is destroying these guns, and these guns. I just want to kill his artillery. He's doing a very good job of delaying, though. Clue's got some halfway decent ground, too. But eventually, Clue's going to bring the rest of his men down onto Spin's flank over here. It's an inevitable. Oof, he's beating up my general really bad. This is a hard map to fight the 20th, 21st, and the 10th Corps combined. There's a lot of manpower. It's a great combination. The only thing I can really do is advance into him. Otherwise, he'll just chop me up with artillery. I have to advance completely into him and break his lines. And if I don't, that's, you know, I lose. Like, I don't even think I can win a tactical victory. I think they would destroy us. They got a lot of manpower and artillery. Artillery hell. Here comes Clue in on Spin's flank. Now that I think about it, if Spin would have taken up here, oh my gosh. I don't think Spin could have lost. I think I was too focused on my portion of the battle. Although he might come up here. It's a great, I think he does come up here and hold this ridge actually. Eventually. I'm still moving my Texans all the way around. They can't see him yet. But he's got more infantry even over here. Olympia's got a lot of manpower. So do we, but because we didn't take any artillery, but 10th Corps gets a lot of manpower and they still get to keep their guns. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned the rules are regular rules. 12 guns, 2 cav, 3 sharpshooters, as far as limits go. Oh, I brought my general all the way up. God, I was bold this battle. I forgot about that. I knew I had to break his lines, so my general's personally leading a couple of the regiments. I don't really have a choice, though. I don't know if they knew he was even here. It's such a small unit. But yeah, I'm moving everything up now. I have to break his lines or we're going to get shot up to shit. I'm trying to keep my general back a little bit. I don't want him getting shot and killed, but I need him to keep these units from routing from close volleys, which they will. And I've got a lot of small units after taking a beating. Although I guess I didn't really have too many big units in the first place. These are Johnson's divisions. I'm an idiot. I'm over here. I'm trying to get my general over here at the last second, but they rout anyway. Got a shootout over there and here. We're going to try to wrap up this whole line. And there's my general coming up. He has to stay in and keep it from routing. So now my general's smelling blood's even trying to get in there. He doesn't care. So it almost looks like we're going to wrap up Clue's whole line. But Olympia brings more men out of the frickin' woods. And I'm a little bit outnumbered and getting shot up here, and I do lose a couple units here when I shouldn't have. I needed to not, let's just say that. So now with him pulling back, I don't remember if I keep pursuing or not, or if I turn back around. I think I turn back around because I have to fight these two. God, look at the chevrons on those mortars already. It's been 20 minutes and he has 4 chevrons on those mortars, and 3 on this. So I'm getting a little bit beat up over here. He's got a good amount of men, a lot of men. I still don't see any of his USCT though. He might not have taken any USCT. I didn't even see. I guess Clue got charged by cavalry, or Spain got charged by cavalry over here. Now this is a hard spot to fight, you know. I mean, unless you're targeting everything on that. I think I even lost everyone there, didn't I? Oh, there's my general though. He's still around. So things are looking pretty desperate at this point. And at this point, I have to use the Texans. So I'm pushing all the Texans out. And I'm bringing up the rest of my Georgians. That was a great volley into him as he charged. So now I'm gaining a little bit of advantage over here again. I'm landing some pretty close volleys. Oh my god, that was a vicious shot that landed. That took out like 10 men. So now everything is getting pushed to him. I have to take out these siege guns, and he's got infantry in the woods here, I believe. Over here, the situation is pretty desperate too. Spin's getting completely enveloped. He's kind of in the middle of like a valley of death here, surrounded by on the heights. I'm trying to push out of my valley of death over here. But Spin is definitely still trapped in his, thanks to Olympia in part, because Olympia's got some units over here keeping him tied down. But Spin doesn't really have the high ground. He's kind of in this water, in this brushy area, and he's got a bunch of guys firing in on him in his defensive position. Over here, I'm putting everything in. Ooh, Clue's about to push him. Let's see what happens. This is a pretty epic defense scene, though, by Spin. Looks like something out of a movie. So it looks like I pushed through some of, what do you call it, Olympia here. I got some of my Texans over here, and I think I have one Texans unit over here. Yeah. I do believe it gets competitive one more time here on this flank. And I'm pretty sure I lost my general a while ago. Yeah. And now we're helping a Spin's line over here. Spin's getting eaten up on this flank by Clue. Clue's just really powerful right here, and Spin's very thin. So I'm starting to break Olympia's left lines here, and I'm still trying to push through to get to his cannons. This is a pretty desperate fight. I mean, we're not going to win, but it's still fun. When he brings these up, I'm like, where did these guys even come from? Oh, nasty mortar shot that routed a bunch of my guys, too. There's Spin's line starting to break. Now I'm going to make Clue at least adjust his lines up here and take a little bit of pressure off of these so he could try to start to escape, or Spin could start to escape. But it looks like Spin's already... Oh, no, Spin's countercharging. Now they're running away. So I think Spin actually caught him here. It's keeping it competitive on this flank. Let's see what happens in this little melee. So Spin's starting to pull back now. It's probably pretty smart. Clue's going to start to push him real hard, though. Over here, I'm just trying to destroy the rest of Olympia's parts right here. It looks like I finally won over here. Now I'm going to push through this artillery. Yes, sir. And then I'm coming for those mortars. I gotta get them. They've been a nightmare all game. Look at that. He landed a point blank shot. Alright, so we did push the rest off there. Now we at least gave Spin a shot to escape that shitty ground he had. And he shored up his flank, so he's got a new line again. It's actually pretty competitive there. I don't even think I've noticed my Texas yet. My god, he destroyed both of us. That was epic. But oh, that hurt. That hurt too. Oh, am I gonna stay in it? Oh no, he's done. Oh my god. Looks like we're taking another go at it. The situation looks pretty dire. Looks like Spin's lines are collapsing now. He's getting out of there. He's got to get out of there. Looks like Spin's done. I'm pretty close to done too. The first Texas. They're still in it. We're taking one more go at those guns. I think it's really over for Spin now. He's getting chased down. And they're going to try to chase him down and surround him. Same with me. This seems impossible. God, look at the chevrons on that thing. God, that one too, but that one's crazy. That's just because he did all of that right there. He literally just shot through two lines that were both fighting side by side. It was insane. So we finally took out those siege guns. He's trying to get as many men out as he can to survive. There's still so much time. They're trying to destroy us. They don't care about tactical victory. They're trying to go for the kill. We know victory is out of reach at this point, but what we're going for is I'm trying to destroy his guns and then maybe survive the rest of the map. So we're still in a fight over here. He's definitely delaying us. And I'm sending my second Georgia over here to take out these mortars. Finally. So we're being engaged on almost all sides here. Olympia's got a bunch of men. I've got my 4th Texas on the left flank, my 3rd Arkansas in the center, my 1st Texas on the right, and Georgia's going to the mortars. So with us pushing them back, I think I'm sending my 1st Texas to get to his artillery over here. Which he's got, what do you call it, another 30-pound siege gun. Now he still has all these men. I think he's resting them before he tries to charge me. But I'm going to keep shooting him. once I realized they broke, and it's kind of hard to see, so I couldn't tell they broke, I readjust my lines like this, and we're in a new shootout. I didn't even see that my 9th Georgia reformed. I think I'm sending him around to help with that too. So it looks like my infantry killed his general, Olympia's general. Now we've got Clue sacrificing his general, it looks like. So in the span of like 10 seconds, I've now killed both of their generals. And I'm about to kill their mortars and all their artillery. With the exception of one battery that Clue has right here. But on the other end, Johnson's destroyed. And I'm down to 5 regiments against like 20. So we're in a pretty desperate fight right now. We're very tired on one unit, the other one's active, luckily. They're all fresh. We got lucky here and routed one. I don't know if it's his own artillery doing it. I don't think it is, because that artillery is dead. So I'm assuming it's actually the gunfire that's doing it. So, because the Texans are putting out 3rd Arkansas, and the Texans are putting out good volume of fire. So once I destroy this artillery, I know I can't win, but I can survive. God, he even had a star chevron. So many fucking chevrons. Then I spot his mortars, and I know they're going to eventually try to reform. I'm going to bring in Little Georgia here and flank his 4th New Hampshire. So Olympia's starting to pull back now. I'm going to try to get as many shots as I can on him with some of his units. What I want to do is I want to hold him in the woods as long as I can. As much time as I can take from him, I'm going to do it. If I'm going to survive. I mean, I know I've lost, but I'd like to survive, if possible. So just getting near him, he started to waver again. So we finally took the woods. After all that, after the massive assault, we collapsed here, but it was an epic fight. I wonder if these guys route. I think I get cav charged too. Yeah, Olympia uses his cav and charges me. So I start to pull back now. Because Clue's starting to bring his full weight onto me. Now, I don't know why Spin stopped moving here. If he would have kept walking, he might have had a shot. But if he would have kept walking around that way, he could have linked up with me. So, their cavalry got routed. Can't really take any shots from here. I think I'm just resting all my men.
Yes, sir.
With the exception of the ones that are fresh. So Spin is definitely donezo here. But he fought a very good fight. So now, I'm in columns, and I'm getting the heck out of here. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to fast forward. So at this point, we're running. We've got to survive for 18 minutes, and we've got everyone coming down to bear on us. Who did survive? My Texas, my Arkansas, Texas, Georgia, and Little Georgia, right? Or Bigger Georgia over here, I think. Oh, and these trees right there, here, half of them don't work. I guess, even though you can see trees on this part, this does not work. As you can see on the map here, there's no trees where these, like right here, there's no trees in the map. So these, I don't get any bonus to the, what do you call it? I don't get any hidden bonus or anything in there. So he's desperately moving parallel with me, trying to cut me off because I'm trying to go up here and turn. And he's trying to head me off over here with this 32nd Illinois. Here I am trying to cut the angle, but so what I did there was I tricked him. I made him think I was going to keep going south, and that completely turned around. Olympia is going to bring some men out of these woods, I think. Or no, it's these woods over here, maybe. No, never mind, here they are. But because they're exhausted, they can't shoot for shit. So I don't worry about having to run. And I don't really worry too much about the casualties, because when you're tired, you can't shoot for shit. So I know I can get away with just walking. And what I do is I keep monitoring my stamina, and whenever my stamina gets to a certain level, I start running. And then I only do it for maybe 3 or 4 seconds, but it gets me a little bit further every single time, and then it recover, run. So now I only have to survive 9 more minutes. I just made it past some of the harshest part of the lines, like point-blank firing, but because his men are exhausted and very tired, they can't shoot for shit. Look, I'm barely even losing any men. There's 1, 2, 3 out of, like, my whole group. So now it's a chase. The Survival Corps in action. So he's running a lot of his men, and they're all exhausted now. Clue's running his whole army, and it's exhausted. I know I've already escaped. The only one I know I've escaped, because they're all very tired, and I'm running right now at tired, and then going back, I have some fresh ones. There's no way they can catch me before the timer goes. It's just not possible. Especially when you alternate the running and the walking and you're not tired. Like I said, all of his guys are still running and exhausted. They desperately want to destroy us. Now Clue's trying to bring 2 of his guys up to head us off, but there's just not enough time. There's only just under 5 minutes left. I think I can just come sit right here, and I can literally just wait it out for a couple seconds. But he's desperately trying to chase me through the woods here. I think he's also got artillery on me. Or is these... I don't know. Actually, I guess that unit's just about to rout. But yeah, he does have artillery firing at me, though. So now we've come full circle and come all the way back. And only 2 minutes left. The Survival Corps in action. Even these units can't reach me. So 3 standards survived. I don't see an officer there. I do see an officer there. I see an officer there, a drummer there. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching. So even with all infantry, we still didn't have as many men as they did, and they had artillery. But it was a fun fight, it was. I wish I could see how many his mortars and his siege guns killed. I bet you it was a bunch. But yeah. So what we have there is a tactical loss, but we survived. Thank you for watching, guys.